Welcome back to Frankie Speak. Have you subscribed yet? I want to quickly share something with you. Do you have friends or loved ones around you that you genuinely wish you could help? Sometimes I really wonder what happens to us as human beings. Growing up, we have goals, we have dreams, we have visions, and then life happens to us and we get stuck. Some people lose their way and can't trace it back. So some get lost, but eventually find their way again. And some people become trapped in a loop, going around and around, leading nowhere. And I saw an old friend the other day. Years ago, he was someone I really looked up to. But years later, seeing him made me feel bad, sick, and upset in my stomach. He looked unwell, and more importantly, he looked lost. I wanted fainted to help him. I wanted to give him some money. I even thought about giving him a job, even though he had no particular skill at the moment. I just wanted to do something for him. And honestly, that would have been a noble thing to do as a friend, but I didn't. I couldn't. Because I remembered a lesson I had learned. Not everyone is simply unlucky or unfortunate. Sometimes people become the makers of their own circumstances. And you can't fix some people unless they are willing to make a change. Otherwise, all your efforts may end up becoming a waste of resources. But I love this person very much. So I didn't want to simply tell him off, even though something inside me was telling me that something wasn't right. Instead, this is what I offered him. I offered to help him get a job somewhere, and that's it. Even if I had to be the one paying the salary without him knowing, I was willing to do that. But there was one condition. He had to be willing to learn. He had to be willing to change himself. He had to be willing to learn a skill. And if he could genuinely commit to that, then in 3 months, I would help him sort out his accommodation problem. I would find a way to raise some funds for him, and I would help him acquire some kind of startup opportunity. He thanked me and left, though thankfully he didn't leave empty handed. Now, I'm not sharing this story to make myself look better or to make my friend look bad. No, that's not the point. The point is this: when we are privileged enough to help people, we should think like parents. It is not always what someone asked for that matters. What matters is what is relevant, helpful, impactful, and useful. Isn't that how good parents raise good children? You don't simply give a child everything they ask for. You teach them, you guide them, you prepare them to stand on their own. And I believe that if collectively we stop simply giving people fish and start teaching the people we love how to fish, we can make a much greater impact. We can build a better society, a stronger society, a more progressive society. This is simply an experience I felt was worth sharing. As I speak to you today, it has been days now. I'm still waiting to hear from my friend. But whatever happens, I hope he understands that the help I offered wasn't just about money. It was about giving him an opportunity to become better. So, until next time, dear fam, helping people with money is okay. But whenever you have the opportunity, empower people, help them understand how to and what to do. Because money is great, but true empowerment comes from enlightenment. It comes from having the knowledge of how to do something and what to do next. Stay blessed, and thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, like, and share. Help me grow this channel. Thank you, and God bless.